A lot of folks, I'm gonna do a video. I hope I have 10% of the thing I'm charging my phone on my laptop, and I want to talk about this. It wasn't integration that hurt us. It was LBJ, and folks don't understand that LBJ was friends with H.L. Hunt. That's the white racist Klansman in Dallas, Texas, a billionaire just like Trump, who contributed to the Nation Islam, who wanted to weaponize our freedom. The idea of integration was to have economic freedom and liberty in this country that our African ancestors, both mixed and pure, built and also fought in wars. Even the first person to get shot in the Revolution War, who was biracial, black and Native American, CRISPR addicts. And so this is the reason why. So I'm going to give you why I say, well, first of all, when Kennedy was assassinated, and we all know H. John Hunt has something to do with this. Talked about Nixon and LBJ was at some party with H. L. Hunt when Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas, Texas. And this was H. L. Hunt set him up, and I do believe that he did. Now, H. L. Hunt also, because it was friends with LBJ, and LBJ did not like Kennedy, so he was put in place of the Democrat Party. So every time a white supremacist person talking about the Klan, then they talking about LBJ, and I heard audio tape just like Nixon saying calling us Negras. Um, Back in the day when he was president, in both Nixon and LBJ. And LBJ signed the Civil Rights Bill, but he had a sneak attack to cause, hell in Martin Luther King's dream. So Martin Luther King's talking about burning house. He's not talking about integration himself, his beliefs in it, his dream. He's talking about LBJ, and that's what Martin Luther King's family say that it was a James L. Ray did not kill Martin King. He was a white man that was having me in the area, and it was a brother that I also heard from Dick Gregory that was the one that also led for him to get killed. That was in the hotel when Martin King was shot. A lot of folks not know that LBJ was also mad at Martin King for going against the Vietnam War and also trying to organize a Part People's March with African American people, Hispanic, mostly Puerto Rican and Mexican descent, white folks who are poor, and the Americans. So this man, LBJ, caused a lot of problems in the integration that Martin King dream. He effed it up, should I say. So people are blaming integration. First they said the unemployment, the businesses. This is a two-way street. There was accuracy in businesses, and many of them failed in integration. Well, anytime you do business, you got to open the door. Meaning speak different languages, um, mobilize your business, go overseas, whatever you gotta do. Like McDonald's is all over the place. Okay, you have to do that. Look at Oprah. She's integrating. She's a billionaire. Okay, and her audience, white, whatever, black. That's what money is. What about green color? You can't operate segregated business like the white races did. Okay, that's the reason why. Second of all, about the black, so-called black, because I'm not with the one drop rule. Okay, we all mixed race black people. So-called black women having children are wedlock. Okay, that's a moral responsibility. That's when the sexual revolution came in 1960 and many people, because white folks was involved in Woodstock and drugs and stuff. So that meant that the African people went along with it because many of the hippies were not racist. They were racist hippies, but ones who are white, and, they was open. The flower child children was open to everybody. They had free sex. Okay, this is all the ratchetness come through initially. Blame we get blame Generation X and those of Generation Y and also millennials, but actually it's the baby boomers. They the one that opened that door. Okay, the responsibility if you was taught, and I know that people's not preaching morality, to have sex with after marriage, that's not integration fault, that's your fault. No one tell you to go make babies with different women or make babies with different men. So that's your fault. Both the brother and sister, my parents' fault. Okay, so I'm the fourth child to my mother. They chose to go thought. That's not my dad. That's not my fault. Okay, so don't blame that on integration. You knew as a child growing up in church that having sex before marriage is wrong, and you went against it, and that's not Martin King's dream. That's your fault. Okay. Then the unemployment, brothers. That's our fault too, and white racist people fault because the companies did not support brothers on the job, and then folks understand Firecon um told brothers because my I always say my father is a victim of this, told them not to work for the white man, work for yourself. I'm for working for yourself, but you gotta have money, and I'm glad in it. You can make stuff and sell it. By the time there was none of that going on. So some of these men ended up being dependent. Then you had men in the 80s and in the 70s when crack cocaine, ACLU, UCLA, excuse me, UCLA made crack cocaine, Dr. Jolie West and all them. They told brothers, Latino brothers, to sell those. When the white people took on the business, especially the women, because the firm actually rented white women, more than women of color and women of color as well. They was racist and undercover racist as well, and these brothers were still on economic default, and Latinos were too. And so the temptation, love of money, were all evil. They went to adult, okay, and it was a setup plan by CIA, Bush, and Reagan. Okay, it's called it is, and Nixon too, the war on drugs. So it's a two-way street. It's the folks who initiate the plan and those who went along with the plan. That's the difference. Okay, so then you also said about business. Like I said about businesses, you have like all of mine learn different languages, and I speak Spanish, so that's good. Okay, you have to expand your business. You can't have it in one spot. Okay, you're not gonna make money with one business. You have to expand your business. You gotta go all over places so you can have billions, trillions of dollars, and you have to learn different cultures and everything to drive your customers. It's called like it is. To market, you can just have one set. If I'm doing hair, I gotta do all texture hair. Of course, accuracy in people, we don't have the same hair texture due to mixed hairs. Some has have kinky, false hair, false hair to all with the straight bone, straight natural hair because this way you have good hair and so-called because all hair tastes good, but they have that so-called you're such a good hair and bad hair situation go on in our community colorism. So we all mix, no matter what we look like, dark or light, whatever, because our DNA is not purely black. You might be dark, like wax is nice, but your child might come out looking lighter than you because not only the mama, but then you also have some else in you too, okay? And y'all can't be two dark-skinned parents. You have white and American in you. Your child might come out extra light with different. You never know, okay? That's why Mario Porter be evil. So that's not my baby. He come out look like me, and it's your baby. Even though y'all quote unquote black, but you're not pure black. Let's call it. You're not pure black. Okay, it's called like it is. So that's why you have different shades and hair. You have family different colors. Okay, so if I'm doing hair, I can't just do kinky hair, especially when I have folks in our community that have different hair texture, curly, loose, curly, wavy, straight hair. So I'm gonna open do that. That's why we should be owning businesses in the beauty and barbershop because you're going to have customers of different hair textures in your community. So since we mixed race, we should be making big money because we do white people hair, Asian hair. You know what I'm saying? Hispanics have different texture hair too. They got pelo chino, pelo malo, all. You know what I'm saying? Kinky, curly, wavy hair. You got Latino, Mexican, Puerto Rico. The way you know what I'm saying. So we should be in the market of beauty since we in our community don't have the same hair. Not everybody have kinky Kunta Kinte hair, okay? So we have all types. So therefore, what's up, y'all? Okay, so we should be whining about integration. If we have a diversity in our own community, and that's one thing that I want to bring this up. What failed? The Nigerians, foreign blacks in integration, have more economic power than we do. So if integration then messed them up and they came here on boat, plane, through the border, whatever they went to, and they benefit from affirmative action in these loans for minorities that want to keep fall. Why we're not doing that? Why we're not going to get grants, or whatever? The question right there. There's a lot of information out here. Reading books, they put things in the book that say, you know what I'm saying, because they want the slaves to read the time. So we out there at the plantation. Why are we not seeking and find like we over to you? Okay, that's what Jesus said, seek and find over to you. So why are we not doing that? Why are we not doing that? Why are we stuck in one place? That's why we're not producing. So if the Nigerian people, especially in Houston, have more economic power than we do in integration on business, doctors, and lawyers, why we're not doing that? That's one thing to ask. Okay, so it's not integration. It's many of us have a fear complex. That's why when I was a child, I was a hard head to my elders because I knew that they were speaking from a Jim Crow slave mind and they ain't gonna get nowhere in life. And you keep having that mess, you're not gonna survive because the white race has been our other ancestors put it for not us to survive. Well, it was supposed to be in default, permanent underclass. We have to give up that inferiority complex and think like kings and queens. I call it just niggas, okay? And since we do have diversity in our background, we should admit to it. We should admit, well, no white man. Okay, stop letting the oppressor run your life. I don't understand if the white man that's racist with a cop badge, whatever, president of the United States, whatever, say you're a chimpanzee, are you gonna go around the whole fucking world and cuss here and say you're a chimpanzee? No. So you gotta change your mindset, and that's many of us doing integration didn't change our mindset. You still was thinking like slaves and on the plantation. It was passed on from slaves to Jim Crow days, and that's what failed. It's not integration itself on Martin King's end. It was LBJ's plan. Since he was friends with H.L. Hunt, H.L. Hunt was contributing to the nation Islam so they could run our life and they can be pit bulls of their claim. Because folks understand that black nationalism was not on our end. W.E. Du Bois was on our side. W. Bois said that Marcus Garvey was going to fail the community, and he did. When he started to be exposed, that's when he was the Ku Klux Klan. June 20, June 25th, 1922, in Hot Atlanta, Georgia. He had a meeting with Ku Klux Klan thing for segregation because segregation was to fail us, not to help us. Even we did have businesses, they burned the business down. They wrote Rosewood and they burned down Tulsa, Black Wall Street. So why we're not trying to make a Black Wall Street now? Why, if we after integration, why many of our brothers and sisters did not give up their slave mentality they learned from the elders? That's why I'll listen to my elders. If my elders are not doing right their own self and their mindset ain't right, why should I have a gift of sermon? Why should I listen to them? Why should I be in contempt of that? Do you understand? Y'all discern. So many of us have a slave mindset. Okay, that's why it failed on our end. And if we stopped, and WJ was not doing it for us, he was doing it for the mess of. That's why when Martin King said burning household, he not talking about his goal, his plan. He's talking about LBJ effing up his plan. Let's call it like it is. And LBJ was not a good man. LBJ was a racist. And LBJ was probably was the Ku Klux Klan too. Okay, other Democrat Party. So folks need to discern everything that you're saying. So therefore, while we are integrated, we have the in it. And one thing about I noticed as a entrepreneur of African descent, it's not the white people, it's not the Hispanics, it's not the Asian, it's our own individuals in our own community who have a crowd of barrel mentality who don't want to help each other. Okay, I'm being real with you. That's what's failing. It's not. I can't blame the white man when you have people in our own community who don't want us to have our own. Who set up. I'm dealing with a financial problem right now, and it's a sister involved in it and a brother. Okay, by my camera skin tone. So what? Okay, right. You know what I'm saying? I was praying and angry and praying, asking like Job was in the Old Testament and thinking that okay, if I don't get this done, I might destroy myself, whatever. And I'm thank God I went in the prayer mode because now I'm getting back into believing and not doubting. Truth of the matter is, we have people within our community who do more harm than outside. I'm calling it like it is. And you see, I'm not calling it. I put my hand on the Bible. It's the truth. Okay? And they think that's cute. If I went through you got good it too, being burned like Aunt Jemima and Fiddler. Okay? In the movie Ruth and Andrew, Fiddler, you know what I'm saying? So it's not just the outsiders. It's also folks within. We have people in the African American community who do business, and you have folks who ask for credit. Let me explain the street lingo for credit. They ain't talking about credit card. I pay. You can't pay half the price or pay a little price and not come back to pay for it. But they can't do Walmart. They can't do HEB. They can't do that. So that's why folks don't for real. Okay, let's be real. Okay, we have folks firebombing. Oh yeah, shot. Woo. Hold up. Before you talk about any Latino firebombing your doggone house in Los Angeles, just Brittany. Just Brittany. Just Brittany from Love and Hip Hop. Yes, Just Brittany from here in Houston, Zero's ex-girlfriend. She is on Isaiah Carey's story. It was last year, I think. I did it. Okay, I don't know why she put her business in Fifth Ward. She had a clothing boutique in the ghetto rancher of Fifth Ward, and it's on via a crack. I believe it's their old school brother was a crackhead. A crack. I believe he's a crackhead in the hood. Some old school brother who or crackhead trying to firebomb her own business. Oh, I'm glad to bring that up. Just Brit. I know Just Brit can be shiesty, but his sister, even though she got a two-spirit way, because when I say two-spirit, I'm talking about a good side and bad side, because I know people who know her personally. She did someone in my family wrong, okay, on my mama's side, okay, years ago before she signed up with a baby and them, okay. I go detail that. Just Brittany just Brittany, okay? Just Brittany opened a club boutique in the ghetto Ratchet Fifth Ward. It wasn't no, well, they got Afro looking Mexicans we don't normally see every day. But no, this brother was was not from Costa Chica, which is Guerrero, Oaxaca, Vera Cruz, looking like Gospel Younger, who was the Afro Mexican version of Nat Turner, who beat his Spaniard ancestors during the time they co-founded Vera Cruz, okay? No, this brother was from here. This dark skinned brother from here was some white name American down family trying to be educated, okay? Who in the hood got shot glass and two times in the morning tried to shot glass her bitch and she had some protection glass that would not firebomb. So I'm glad to bring that up. Yes. So before anybody blame, and I do blame LBJ because he had a plan to sabotage Martin King. And I do believe that he got Martin King killed because he was going against his Vietnam War plan. That too, okay. So, but no, we got our own folks in our community that fire. I mean, Mr. Anyhow, nearby Third Ward on Alameda. This is y'all talking about standing hair. Okay, now that's why some. Now, I'm not defending Asian folks beating our people up and stuff, but this will cause the scandal. I'm calling it cause the scandal. Mr. Anyhow, a brother, Mr. Anyhow got some extensions. And y'all know about them four hood rats here in Houston? Four hood rats. He was on Channel 13. Four dumb hood rat sisters who made the sisters look bad, but the community look bad. Had went there, the sister that worked at the doggone Mr. Anyhow went back to get some hair. And the four sisters, while they waiting her, took a bunch of their weave and extensions in this brother's business. Okay. Then in was in Virginia or Kentucky, they were selling weave on online weave extensions. Okay, these couple on the America, but the African descent, they were selling. So these two dumb 19-year-old hood rats found them because they made the weed they didn't get and killed them. That's when they fell down when the judge gave them a lengthy sentence they deserve. I don't care if it was a racist thing to give them. They deserve to get that lengthy sentence to kill these over their weed. They could have they didn't want to go sell the weed. So go buy go clean it up, wash it, and sell it. Okay? You know what I'm saying? If Treasure can sell weed from Dr. Phil, then they can shoes. She ain't kill nobody, okay? So anyway, the White Queen treasure, okay? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the treasure go. If she can do that, a teenager can do that. Then doggone what the fuck? That's all the cuss up here. These two damn bitches can do that, okay? All right, all right. So sister came in, and Kimberly exposed treasure on Drop the Field. If this teenage girl can do it, okay? So these two 19-year-old bitches, I'm sorry to cuss here, Lord, forgive me. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm tired dealing with these folks in our community who crash the barrel. If they, why they can do what try to do? Because like I say, instead of, they ain't like the weave extensions, okay, Then what you do? Clean the weave extensions, sell it on eBay, sell it on Amazon, whatever you gotta do, and get the money and go. They could have done that, but no, they went and found the sister and brother and killed them. And one of them fainted. And yeah, they should have fainted and locked. Eventually, they should have put them in a stretcher and locked them up and put them in a cage and tell them 200,000 years they cannot get out. LBJ sitting in federal penitentiary for years for killing that couple. Because my question is, that's the stupidest thing to do. So it's not. And here in Houston, we had in Fifth Ward that McDonald's I used to go eat all the time back in the 80s and 90s, whatever. It was owned by our brother. And I believe it was a brother that killed him. It wasn't no Mexican. Okay, it was a brother. A brother had killed this old school brother who was he was a fireman or police officer. He has own franchise of McDonald's on I-10 in Lockwood. And I believe it's an inside job. I believe somebody within the. I believe that too. People see what I'm saying? So you see why our business are not being sold. You see what I'm saying? And then you have folks who own business have an ugly attitude. That's why some of us for real have an ugly attitude. With white, Hispanic, oh, they be all docile, nice. So I'm gonna be real, but so don't you bash Martin King's dream, y'all, because we have no excuse. LBJ and Martin King no longer here. No, I'm not making fun of Martin King. His day coming up this month, but still, LBJ no longer here. Okay, his legacy of white supremacy still here. I understand. Okay, however, we have the www. Okay, the World Wide Web. We have the internet. We have online. We can make our own business online. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay, doing business online. You can go on eBay, go to a store, photograph it, make sure that you pray to God it don't get sold. If it's a bunch of clones of it, you know what I mean, and, you know what I'm saying, and sell it on eBay, get the money, buy, you know what I'm saying, do what you gotta do. You know, go on Craigslist, get in, sell it. We gotta do, you know what I'm saying? That's my point, okay? So all this stuff that integration, no, people saying that they don't want or H.L. Hunt pots. I mean, H.L. Hunt's pet, excuse me. Because H.L. Hunt, just like the Ku Klux Klan supported Garveyism, doing anything to weaponize our freedom. They don't want us with one drop of African American DNA to have freedom. That's why they're saying this mess. Like the black All Star, what's the Atlanta All Star, Atlanta All Star. Okay, that makes sense because the Ku Klux Klan was in Atlanta, Georgia, and Garvey had that doggone situation down in 1922. That makes a whole lot of sense. Called Atlanta All Star, Black Star, what it's called. No wonder. I just thumbed down that video and put it in my on my box where it saying videos that make me sick because I know the reason why the Martin King's plane failed. LBJ was friends with H.L. Hunt, who had Kennedy killed, who also was paying the Nation Islam. And H.L. Hunt was racist, a ratchet racist man, just like Trump, being there of the oil gas industry here in Texas. And he did not, he was Ku Klux Klan, Southern Baptist, anti-Catholic, by the way, okay? Makes a whole lot of sense. So that's the reason why. Because J.F. Kennedy was on our side. J.F. Kennedy and people say, well, Jackie Kennedy and Martin King get along. Okay, well, a lot of folks also with Chris Scott King and Jesse Jackson get along either. Okay, a lot of folks within they had their own issues. Prescott King and Jesse Jackson did not get along. Even though the King family and Jesse Jackson family are still friends, and the Kennedy family are all friends. All the Kennedy clan, the King clan, and the I ain't talking about clan and the talking about as a family. The Kennedy clan, the King clan, and the Jackson clan, they all still friends. Okay, let's be real. Okay, Martin King the third was at what's name funeral, John's funeral. I mean, come on, all of them just because their parents didn't get along. Okay, y'all stop with that old family mess, drunk clout chase for causing mess worse than YouTube mess. Like I don't know, like I don't see that bullshit. So the cousin for real, y'all trying to be messy. Be always a messy person. Okay, truth of the matter is. They had their own agendas, don't matter, but they still had the same dream, okay? The Kennedys, the Kings, and the Jacksons, okay? All of them had the same dream. They had family drama, okay? People say that Jesse Jackson had Martin King killed too. Let's talk about that as well. However, it's a brother who openly admitted and thinking he was telling on himself, snitch on himself, is y'all have Dick Gregory and Judge Joe Brown mentioned it on We TV. Y'all don't talk We All TV. They mentioned their brother's name, forgot his name, because he was at the hotel when Martin King got killed. So a lot of folks did not know that. And Misha, Reverend Misha, the light skinned brother who's not a Catholic, he was a Protestant. He was one of the folks who was against Martin King when he was alive. A lot of light skinned man Creole, who was an evangelical, a preacher, false preacher, was friends. So there's a lot of dirt. Folks don't see the dirt. You gotta do details that just going on with a claim. Investigate the detail before you start making. One thing about I'm very investigative. Okay, I think become my own private investigator myself because I know how to investigate things and see things that folks don't see. Point is, there's a lot of things that y'all know. So it's a lot of BS within. So you have enemies within the movement that wasn't for the movement, and for enemies already out the movement. Okay, who was working together. That's why just like when Michael X got killed, you had the Ku Klux Klan and the FBI and J. Edward Hood after Michael X, and you had Nation Islam, Elijah Muhammad working with them, same thing. And that's why when Nation Islam, excuse me, when Martin King, no, excuse me, Malcolm X came out and said that Nation Islam and Ku Klux Klan was packed together. That made sense because H.L. Hunt was paying them, getting them dollars. While they're making bean pie, clout chasing, making bean pie, and found call newspapers, they was also getting money from the Ku Klux Klan because they was trying to stop us from being free. If you read a book, The Book to a Black Man, and they give you a list of stupid, burdensome, anti-freedom trap rules, what did that tell you? Thank you. And you have the H.L. Hunt, Ku Klux Klan being there like Trump, paying them. Come on now. Come on. Come on. So in LBJ, who was enemy to Kennedy, was laughing, and because they said it was at a party when Kennedy got killed. H.L. Hunt and LBJ and Nixon was all together. So that meant that anytime a white racist person who part of the Trump campaign mentioned the Ku Klux Klan involved in the Democrat Party, they talking about LBJ. Okay? LBJ. Thank you. Cause why they all was friends? LBJ, H.L. Hunt, and Nixon. And Nixon legalized abortion to kill black bastards. That's what he said. Because it's a recording of LBJ being racist. It's a recording of Nixon. They all friends. Hello. Hello. Okay? Come on now. Expose that. So, truth the matter is, we need to discern who he is, but it's not integration Martin King's dream. It was the result from H.L. Hunt's friend LBJ effing up the dream. That's what it is. Hello, that's all I gotta say.